That last one died too fast. I'm losing my touch.
Hey.
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
And drink. We provide security. Without us, you'd be food for the bloodworms. You can either do your job and earn your keep, or we can throw your ass outside the park.
Hey.
No! We'd all considered putting a bullet in Coulter's back at some
Get back
point.
to work.
Suppose you just beat us to it. That's better.
Oh, hey boss. Didn't see you there.
You smell good. How about I carry you back to the nest and devour you?
Rose, back up before I ice you.
I'll find you later.
Something hidden, shaped like a bottle cap.
I thought we told you to keep your ass at the market.
Nuka-World! I've always dreamed of coming here, and now I finally made it! This place is amazing, don't you think?
How is this place amazing?
How? Just look around. Don't you see it? You can just imagine the children, smiling and happy, all drinking Nuka-Cola and having the time of their lives. It must have been magical. The name's Sierra Petrovita. I traveled all the way from the capital wasteland to visit this place. Maybe you've heard about my Nuka-Cola museum?
Yeah, the Nuka-Cola Museum. Everyone's heard of that.
All right. So it's not that well known. Thanks for trying to spare my feelings anyway. Well, I'd stay and chat some more, but...
Right. What are you searching for?
I don't really want to say. It's nothing personal. I just don't know you well enough to trust you. Sorry.
Suit yourself.
Okay. I'm not here for the market. I didn't travel hundreds of miles to go...
I don't suppose you came here for a bullet in the brain either. So if you want to live... Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal. Heard you beat down on Val. What happened?
I was out of smoke since you didn't want to hook me up.
Hell, in that case, she deserved it. A lot worse for a cigarette.
I remember.
Welcome home, boss. The digs are yours now. I hope you like the look. Coulter had some peculiar tastes. But this view is something, huh? Everything you see here is under your control, now that you're in charge.
Yeah, I still don't get it. Why put me in charge?
You may have noticed that our former overboss, Coulter, was a fucking asshole. And that's me being nice. Ended up being poisoned for this whole operation. The way I see it, surviving the gauntlet means you've got what it takes. Or at least the potential. For a good while now, we've needed someone who can get shit done. Make real progress.
I sure do like the sound of that.
I thought you might. Look, I'll be honest with you. This operation needs someone to step in and take the reins. Sure as hell ain't gonna be me. Leading outright ain't my style. And there's already some blaming me for supporting Coulter all this time. My talents are best put to use helping a new overboss get all this shit under control. You get me?
Oh, sure. I understand. So, are you just gonna paint the bullseye directly on my back, or what?
I ain't gonna lie. It's a part of the reason you won't see me stepping up and running things. But I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be that bad. Let's take a step back and talk big picture, okay? Nuka-World. Shit. This was the dream. Huge. Built like a goddamn fortress. You run this, world is yours. We had a good head start on it. Hell of a lot of work went into getting the disciples, the operators, and the pack to work together. But we got here. About a year ago, we push in through the front gate. Take over Nuka Town. Get these traitors under our thumb. And then, well, Coulter got lazy. He was content to sit on his ass. Never bothered putting in the effort to finish taking over the park. The gangs got restless and started pissing each other off. It is a real mess.
Coulter couldn't pull this off? He was weak. Didn't deserve to be in charge.
Tell me about it. I thought he had what it took, so I helped arrange this whole deal. Didn't work out. But now that you're here, we got a second shot. You know, I think I heard of you. Some big shot with the Brotherhood of Steel, right? They ain't that different from a raider gang, you ask me. Just try and act all legitimate, but they still just take what they want. Look, I know these gangs. Been working with them or against them for years now. I'll help you, okay? Walk you through everything. First thing you gotta do is get the gangs behind you. Without them supporting you, you're not getting shit done. You don't have to trust them. Hell, you don't even have to like them. But you need them to respect you enough to follow you.
They'll listen if they're all afraid of me.
Okay, settle down. Most of these psychos have seen shit that'd scare your nightmares. They're not gonna be that easy to intimidate. Look, technically, you're already the new overboss, right? That's like half the work done right there. Just meet the leaders. Talk with them. Flex your muscles a little. Show them you mean business.
What happens after they're on my side?
Then, we get started on taking over the rest of Nuka-World. But, one step at a time. You in?
Okay, let's do this.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. You just need to show them you're the right man for the job. I'll be here if you need me. You are the overboss after all. Just don't screw this up.
Sweet.
You need something, boss?
Hey. Bring it!
There's all kinds of weird shit out there. I was thinking about the time I came to Nuka-World. I ever tell you that beats that story? Doesn't matter. I feel like telling it now. Shut up.
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
How come he gets to be overboss? I mean, hell, if I had known they were looking for somebody, I would have thrown my name into that hat. You know what I'm saying? Well, whatever. I can't wait to see what our new leader has planned. At least, we can't really be worse than Coulter, right? Right? You're a bunch of psychopaths, and I love you for it. This is Raider Radio, and it's for you. Hey, little announcement for you idiots out there.
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again. Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again. Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught. Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
Just working hard, like always.
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others. That last one died too fast.
Damn, they hit this thing pretty well.
That last one died too fast.
Hi, Sierra.
Hello again. Yes, I'm still here and still searching.
I could help you out if you want.
Oh, no thanks. I kind of need to keep this a secret. It's really important to me and I just don't know you very well.
I'll keep your secret. You can trust me.
It's not that I don't want to tell you.
I'm a fellow Nuka-Cola fan, so you can definitely trust me.
Wow, really? That's great. In fact, that gives me an idea. I've read all kinds of things about the park, and I'd love to tell someone about it. How about I give you a little tour of Nuka Town here, and when it's over, I'll share my secret. What do you say?
Sounds like a great idea.
Okay, then let's get started. Right this way, if you please.
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught. Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
This top mountain here provides a commanding view of Nuka-Town, USA, and the other areas of the park. Some of the finest and most expensive dining in the park was found at Fizz Top Grill, which you can see up on the mountain slope. Not all of the attractions at Nuka-World were rides. The Nuka-Cade here boasted dozens of exciting games of skill for the whole family to enjoy. Winning the games meant earning tickets you could spend to get all kinds of awesome Nuka-Cola merchandise. If I'd been around back then, I'd probably have spent a whole week in here trying to win all the prizes.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not... fun unless you're up close and personal.
Those seeking a more refined experience could sit down to a sumptuous meal at the Parlor Dinner Theater, home to the renowned Nuka-World players.
The Parlor wasn't just a dinner theater. It also hosted one of the park's most sought-after events, the Bottle and Cappy Show. The show was so popular, tickets would sell out months in advance.
So let me get this straight. Some scabber makes it through the gauntlet, takes out the boss, and now we're all supposed to follow him? How does that work?
All I know is Gage was in the mountain the other day and he had a real long talk
With its
Nisha.
brightly colored design and delicious burgers and fries, it's no surprise Cappy's Cafe was hugely popular with kids. The
I'm just
cafe
telling
was
you what I
best known
saw.
for its
You
super
wanna know more
spicy
about
Nuka
what's going
Blast
on?
burger, which was so hot it was nicknamed
do I
the
look like?
A-bomb
An
on a
idiot?
bun. On the park's busiest days, the line to get into the cafe was said to stretch all the way to
Sheep
Fizz
or
Top
a
Mountain.
wolf? Because the pack only runs with wolves.
Hey there.
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
Past the market is Nuka-World's front gate, which led to this entrance plaza. It was widely believed that the park's average daily attendance numbered in the tens of thousands. Of course, the Nuka-Cola Corporation never released official figures, but from everything I've read, I think that's a low estimate. You might have seen the robot dressed like a big red Nuka-Cola bottle. That's Nira, the park's informational attendant. She might be the only one in the park who's as enthusiastic about Nuka-Cola as I am. And that concludes the tour. Pretty good, huh?
Did it again. It's either you or him. Gotta get him when it counts. And
You know all that from memory?
Oh, sure. I spent most of my life reading everything I could get my hands on about Nuka-Cola, including Nuka-World. I guess you could think of me as the world's biggest Nuka-Cola fan. I've been obsessed with the stuff since the first time I tasted it. I collect all the merchandise I can find, like these awesome Cappy glasses I'm wearing. But these aren't just ordinary sunglasses. They were part of a really cool contest that started just before the war. Oh my gosh. And the winner of the contest would get to meet the famous John Caleb Bradburton himself.
Bradburton. I remember that name. He was the guy who invented Nuka-Cola, right?
Exactly. Wow. Not a lot of people know that. At least not anymore. So, to win the contest, you had to find 10 images of Cappy, the Nuka-Cola mascot, hidden throughout the park. Each image has part of a code or something, and only these special glasses can reveal it. Now I know what you're thinking. Bradburton's long gone. Who cares about the contest anymore? Well, I'm betting that somewhere in his office is the original Nuka-Cola formula. That formula was one of the great mysteries of the soft drink world, and it would be the crown jewel of my collection. If you can help me get it, I promise it'll be worth your while.
Sure, why not? Might learn more about the park while I'm at it.
Good point. You're new here after all. You should learn everything you can. I'll give you my Cappy glasses and this old contest holotape. It's got hints about where to find the hidden Cappies. Just track down the clues, and then come back to me once you've found them all. I'm an expert in all things Nuka-Cola, so I'm sure I'll be able to decipher it. Happy hunting!
The
Hey,
guy
boss.
selling chems is
Gotta
a
admit, it
little
was
off.
good to see Coulter go down.
You don't know anything about me. I could be a lot worse than he was.
You're absolutely right, boss. I shouldn't have said that. Was stupid of me. So, what do you think? About running Nuka-World, I mean. Figure it must be a pretty tough job, keeping all these raiders in line.
I wasn't really looking to become the overboss of Nuka-World, but I might as well enjoy the benefits of my position.
Makes sense to me. Well, I'm sure you've got more important stuff to do than talk to me. Or were you here to pick something up?
I'll take a look, sure.
Sure thing.
boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. Ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
Oh, hello, boss. Congratulations on taking out Coulter. I'm, sure you'll do great.
Why would you congratulate me? It's not like you're free to go.
Well, to be honest, I don't know you yet, boss. Sorry I'm so nervous. I didn't mean any disrespect, boss. I just don't know where I stand with you, and I don't want to end up pissing you off. That, and well, I'd be lying if I said we weren't all wondering how you plan to run the place. I mean, this is your show now. You can do anything you want. You can run Nuka-World just like Coulter. Business as usual, or... You could... well, you know... Get rid of the Raiders if you don't exactly agree with how they're running the place.
Well, I admit, I didn't like being roped into this job in the first place.
Then this might be your chance to make some changes around here. The gangs that call this place home are already at each other's throats. Now, you could risk your own neck and try to keep them from tearing each other apart, or you could do the right thing and put them in the ground. When it's all said and done, you're still running this place from your fancy house on the mountain over there. Except now, you won't have to sleep with a gun under your pillow.
I'm not making any promises, but I'll keep it in mind.
It's your call, boss. If you're serious about this, then you'll have to take down the leaders of the gangs. That means putting a bullet into Nisha, Mason, Mags, and Mags's brother, William. Once you do that, the gangs will collapse and Nuka Town goes back to being a free trading post. I should, probably stop talking about this out here. Just keep what I said in mind. Anyway, I'm the closest thing to a doctor around here. I treat everyone, raider, trader, or traveler alike. Got some medical supplies too, if you're looking for those.
Patch me up, Doc.
Of course. What seems to be the trouble?
Actually, it's nothing.
Very well then.
Mackenzie.
Need me to look at you, or just here for supplies?
Could use some supplies, actually.
Of course. Here's my current stock.
I'd bring my kids here someday. If not for all these raiders.
Looking to chill out. Gonna get fired up. The way I...
You see that crazy robot dressed like a bottle?
Is the baddest man in Nuka Town. What can I get for you, my friend?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You got it, boss.
I feel kind of bad for these traders. Need to wear the collars like that. Came a long way to see this place.
Over, boss? Making trouble? Good.
Hey there, boss. You really laid a beat down on Coulter. That was something. Guess that means his big plans for the park died with him.
Big plans? Did that include getting killed in his own arena?
Well, of course not, boss. Back when Coulter first took over, he had big ideas. And he made some big promises. His plan was to get the power plant back online and light up the whole park, making it easier to conquer and safer for all of us. We could have done it too, but things changed. Slowed down. Coulter stopped pushing, stopped caring so much.
Coulter was weak, and now he's gone. It doesn't matter what he wanted.
You're right, boss. Park's yours now. Doesn't matter what he wanted. Well, I'm just a trader, so I know my opinion doesn't count for anything. But I still think it's a good plan. Hell, I might even give those poor bastards out in Dry Rock Gulch a fighting chance.
What poor bastards are you talking about?
You know what? Just forget what I said.
You seem pretty well informed about Coulter's plans.
Well, yeah. Coulter needed my input on getting the power plant running again. I'm sort of the unofficial chief handyman around here, or as close as we've got to one. Guess you could say I've got a vested interest in the plan to get the power back on. Speaking of which, do you think you'll see it through? Coulter's plan, I mean?
Coulter had the right idea. I just might finish what he started.
I hope you do, boss. Truth is, I've dreamed about that day more than once. Not sure why, really. Maybe I've just grown attached to the place. What with all the work I've done on it. It sounds funny, I know, but I think Nuka-World is something really special. I think she deserves to have her lights shine again. And just imagine, at night you'd see it for miles around. Folk would talk about it. They'd come from all over to shop in the market. That's a lot of caps for you and the gangs.
When you put it that way, it does sound like a pretty good idea.
It's your call, boss. But there's plenty of time to figure things out. Gotta get back to work here. See you around, boss.
Welcome to the nest, boss. You was wondering when you'd make... Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas. Ain't been seen since. And it ain't smart to go asking about it. If you can take something, it's yours.
Gotta chase what you want to catch.
If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't want it. Huh? Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just screw this.
Can't be any worse than Coulter, right? Right?
The pack lets it all hang out.
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
Gotta chase what you want to catch.
The pack lets it all hang out.
he was sheep or a wolf. The pack.
If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Or slave you don't want to be.
Did you have to wait in a long line to see?
No. I walked right up.
Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just screw this up.
Yeah?
Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas.
Excuse me.
Now that I get a closer look at you, not sure I'm buying this new overboss thing.
There's a problem I need to solve.
Slow down there, boss man. We're just getting to know each other. Name's Mason, the pack's alpha. This here's our side. You might be overboss for now, but I'm the boss of the pack. It's gonna stay that way. As long as you don't go forgetting that, we're gonna be fine.
The pack? You smell like animals.
Ah, never heard that one before. Look, it ain't like anyone's broke up about Coulter. Just figured on his replacement being, well, different. Gage says you're the boss now, so you're the boss.
Coulter? Weak. Why'd you follow him at all?
Been wondering that ourselves. Don't get me wrong, Coulter was definitely overboss. Not a man to mess with. And things were good in the beginning. Real good. But that was a year ago. Then Coulter went soft. Wanted to take stock in what we achieved.
So what is it you want?
Acts, action, something. Anything that's more than the sitting around we've been doing for the last year.
I'm listening.
Sure, this place beats living in the shitholes we had out there. But it ain't the palace of acts we signed up for. Ain't none of us happy, not even the disciples. And they're normally a chipper bunch so long as they're drenched in blood. Things were going to hell fast. But Gage put the brakes on that. Got us together and promised he'd find something to deal with Coulter.
So what's the real story behind Gage and Coulter?
Hey, I only know what I've heard. The story is that Gage talked Coulter into becoming overboss. And he got you in it, didn't he? Maybe he likes people owing him. Maybe it lets him get things done without getting dirt on his hands. After Coulter went soft, Gage got us behind closed doors and promised he'd get someone to off Coulter. And you did just that. Might have been the whole point of the gauntlet all along.
I trust we're done with the history lesson.
Yeah, boss. Just trying to fill you in on why we're all so pissed off. Look, let's cut to the chase. You gonna do right by the pack?
Don't worry. You'll get your fair share of the caps.
Sure, fine. But it ain't just about the caps. It's also about respect. If you want us at your heel, we expect to be top dogs around here. One last thing before I let you go. There's always work to do around here, keeping the zoo in order. you're ever able to lend a hand, drop by. Loyalty's a two-way street.
Hey there.
Boss, I got something that requires your attention. I want to cause a little ruckus for our so-called friends, the disciples. They've made what they think is a powerful ally. Turns out their ally's actually working for us. Well, almost. Need you to prove me right. Take this shotgun, sneak up and slap it on when he ain't looking. Or beat him to a bloody pulp, then snap it on when he's down and out.
I trust there'll be something in this for you.
The rules of the pack. You help chase down the prey, you share in the spoils. So yeah, you'll get something.
Right up my alley.
Yeah, I thought you might like that.
You ain't standing out, but it's worth looking at.
Mason card and feathers office.
Life's too short for bullshit. Gotta party like it's your last day. Every day. The pack lets it all hang out.
You a sheep or a wolf? Because the pack only runs with wolves.
If you can take something, it's yours. You gotta chase what you want to catch.
If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't want to be.
Yeah?
Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just don't screw this up.
Yeah? If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
Mason's been waiting for you.
So, our new overboss is a vault dweller.
Or ice the vault dweller.
You can go.
You looking for the boss? That'd be Max.
Hey, Lizzie.
You looking for the boss? That'd be Max. You looking for the boss? That'd be Max.
Our new boss.
Hey,
I don't want to talk to
Well.
Max.
I suppose we all owe you for putting down Coulter.
Man was an idiot. Made us all look bad.
A clown stuck in his own little car. I guess we can take some solace in the fact that someone finally gave him what he deserved. I want to know, what did you feel as you did it? When you brought that walking pile of human garbage to his knees?
What were you discussing when I walked in?
Well, you, Overboss. You're an unknown quantity, and we're interested in knowing who we're dealing with.
So we'd like if you answered the question.
Yes. What went through you as you crushed the life out of that oaf?
Bored? Kind of like this conversation, now that you mention it.
Hey, you don't get to talk to Mags that way.
It's all right, William. Regardless, Gage's decree means that you're the new Overboss. I suppose we can only hope you work out better than the last one. I'm Mags. This is my brother, William.
Pleasure.
Along with our co-conspirator, Lizzie, we run this crew. Call ourselves the Operators. You'll come to understand soon enough that we are the only gang you should be backing around here. Because we're the only ones who see this place for what it is. A temple. A testament to the only thing that matters in this world.
Soda?
Huh, not quite.
Caps. This place was built for the sole purpose of taking caps out of the pockets of fools. We only joined Gage and Coulter's little menagerie in order to restore it to that goal. Though by somewhat more cutthroat methods than I expect its founders intended.
Instead, Coulter had us sitting on our asses for the better part of a year while he lived large in his damn mountaintop.
And that means, if you're going to be in charge around here, we'd like some assurances that you intend to bring this place back to its true purpose. And that we're going to get back to robbing folks of their fucking money.
My goal is to use this place to make all the money I can.
Well, it's about damn time.
I look forward to seeing your claims put into action. So, you're welcome in the parlor whenever you like. Make yourself at home. And if you think you might be interested in running some jobs for us, you just come speak to me. And we'll all be anxiously awaiting getting this place back to doing what it does best.
Hey, Max.
Have some work, Overboss, that I think may be up your alley. Interested?
Whatever it is, I'll take care of it.
Good. The pack have managed to make themselves more irritating than usual. There's a trader who's been providing them with support. I want this toady stopped. Permanently. Willing to do the deed?
Who are we talking about here?
Someone who's earned it. I wouldn't worry yourself much beyond that.
I expect you to make it worth my while.
Not to worry, Overboss. Successful jobs don't go unpaid among the operators.
Sounds fun.
Was hoping that's what you'd say. Watch yourself out there. Understanding the operators ain't hard. We know how to live. The other gangs? Dying is more their strong suit.
Never did get why Coulter brought in 3 gangs to claim Nuka-World. I mean, he had us. Don't need the rest. If Lizzie asked you to volunteer for one of her tests...
Mags, William, and Lizzie. All you have to do is hear them speak to them more important in this life. Sure is good for it.
William normally had me frisk visitors. But you get special.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal. Watch yourself, boss, because we sure will be.
We should run this place, not some little greenie Gage dragged in. We're giving him a second chance.
Gage screws this up. He knows we'll skin him alive. So shut up and be patient.
What about you, big guy? Nothing to say on the matter?
As long as he doesn't get in my way. Not much care.
Yeah, figured as much. Both of you just get out of here. And make sure the others get the message.
Hey there.
So, you're Gage's little pet project.
If I find you, you are going to die. Slowly.
And what are you? His grandma?
If I was, I would have slit that little suck-up's throat a long time ago. Gage will never be one of us. He's a failure. He's lucky we're giving him a second chance. Everyone knows we all wanted Coulter dead. Of course, if I had my way, it would have been a slow, painful process. But whatever. Let's get this meet and greet over with. I'm Nisha. I lead the Disciples. We've only got one rule around here, and that's keeping the peace of this alliance. Otherwise, the way we see it, this world stopped caring about rules the moment people started dropping bombs on one another.
What do you mean by keeping the peace?
It means do what you want, but don't get caught. The last thing I need is the operators and Pack breathing down my neck. We can take either of them one-on-one, but I don't like my odds when it comes to double duty. So keep the peace. It's the only rule we need.
I bet you guys are great at parties.
Side with us, you'll soon find out. Just don't slack off when it comes to actually doing your job. We got Coulter Nuka-Town, and suddenly he forgot the big picture. We both know how that turned out. Although I could give him a little credit. He built the gauntlet, after all. Of course, it was total shit at first. No imagination. But we spiced it up a bit.
How many lives has this gauntlet claimed?
Who's counting? It's at least enough to keep the traders busy. We like to send them in to clean out the bodies whenever things get ripe in there. They don't always make it out alive, of course. The gauntlet never sleeps.
You call that a gauntlet? More like a cakewalk.
Do cakewalks end in death? Because if Gage hadn't helped your ass, you'd be dead right now. Let's just hope Gage is right about you. He made a lot of promises to get us here, and never followed through. So you better not screw this up, because I'm not about to tolerate another round of bullshit.
I'm the best there is.
Willing to bet your life on that? You see, the disciples don't make empty threats. We make good on them. We aren't swayed by caps like those spoiled brats obsessed with their hair, or those savage animals who can't behave in public. Fuck this up, and I will kill you. Although, I admit I have even better plans for Gage. But, if you support us and keep your promises like a good little overboss, we back you. You get to live, and everybody wins.
Work for me? I'll get you whatever you want.
Good. You're either smart, or you value your life. Either way, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. Now, if you're really looking to get on my good side, there's no shortage of work around here. So, if you're looking to prove you've got what it takes, you know where to find me.
You all ever feel like you just can't get enough? Well, Red Eye here's you. You know,
If you come across any Hebologist crazies, just ignore them. Told those freaks to stick to their camp.
that's right. If you haven't heard, Coulter is toast. He's worm food. Not only did someone survive the gauntlet, but he took on Coulter and won. I already hear people talking about some secret agreement between Gage and his gangs.
The Overboss returns. Yeah, you're back in one piece. That's a good sign. Everything all peachy with our friendly neighborhood psychopaths? Sure hope you didn't promise them too much. I mean, going a little over the top is part of the game, but you don't want them holding it against you if you can't deliver. Boss, you listening? I know you got a lot on your mind, but work with me here. Any time now, boss.
They'll do what they're told. That's all that matters.
Oh boy, okay. Time to roll up your sleeves, boss. There's work to be done. This place is huge, divided up into sections, parks, whatever the hell they called them back in the day. We need to take them all back, one at a time. Every section we secure gives us a little more breathing room and more resources. You stake a claim, plant a little flag for one of the gangs, and that settles it. It's theirs for good. Who gets what, that'll be your call. Whoever you hand it off to will appreciate it, but the others might get a little jealous. You know how it goes.
Plant a flag? Are you serious?
Dead serious. Look, you leave it up to anyone else, the gangs will all just fight over who deserves the space. A lot of these idiots can't read, so it needs to be as plain as day for them to get on board. They know what to watch for. So that's it. Nice and simple, right? Take a minute. Settle in if you want. And then let's get to it. And hey, we're in this together, so I might as well go all in. You want me watching your back? You just say the word.
That sounds like a great idea, Gage. You've got a deal.
You're the overboss. See it? Either you wind up getting shot, or you're the one holding the gun. I know how I want it. What's up, boss?
evening at the 4 Leaf Fried Fish Restaurant. Guests, remember to redeem all your prize tickets at the Nuka-Cade before you head home. Located in Nuka-Town, USA. We're happy to announce that the first 10 guests to arrive at the Barry the Bear show will receive a plush berry to take home. Attention please. The 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. performances for Oswald the Outrageous are sold out. Limited tickets for 5 p.m.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
That's a good start.
Abiding citizens will not be...
Got it.
Main floor. Going up. Projection booth. Powering up. Protectron on duty. Do not attempt.
journey into the future, where humanity has set out on a new voyage of discovery, seeking adventure among the stars. A frontier colony in the year 2291. Baked by the unrelenting sun, life on the surface of this remote, desolate world is all but impossible.
That's it.
Vault-Tech's modular construction techniques, new colonies can be established on almost any world in a matter of weeks.
That's it.
No dark bunkers. Your colony will feature beauty, where you can relax in an Earth-like setting. spacious private suite, equipped with all the comforts of home.
Got it.
Private suite, equipped with all the comforts of home. Enjoy a rich, very locally sourced from the colony's own hydroponic gardens. Just smell the fresh.
Come in.
Step into your spacious private.
upper level. Going down. Lower level.
For more, imagine a future among the stars. Imagine Vault. A thrilling new adventure awaits. Imagine hundreds of colonies spread throughout the galaxy and beyond. And with Vault-Tech's cutting-edge science and technology, you can rest assured that your colony will have the resources to face anything. Enjoy a rich, varied diet, locally sourced from your colony's own hydroponic gardens. Just smell refreshing. Imagine a future among the stars. Imagine Vault. For more information or to sign up for Vault program, please see a sales assistant.
Nice.
I'd know what to do if I found something. Beastly nuisance. And that's dangerous.
Got it. That's it.
Hostile target identified. Unidentified incident depleted. Unit warning. Approach and identify yourself. Citizens will not be harmed.
Trundling around looking for somebody who wants to blow me to
While you wait, enjoy a refreshing ice-cold Nuka-Cola. Our Mr. Handy waiters will be coming through the lines to take your order. I'm Nuka-Girl, Ace Pilot. You ready for your first combat mission? Stick with me, and we can take on the galaxy. Sounds like we've got a colony to defend. Let's go! The launch bay is just up ahead. Get to your ships.
Initiating search for hostile target.
You ready for your first combat mission? Stick with me. We can take
Enemy forces are moving to attack the colony.
Hey. Go check that out.
We're getting reports of orbital strikes. They can't hold out much longer.
clean up all this blood. Me, that
Make sure all loose objects are secured before boarding the ride. Please watch your step as you enter the boarding area. The flight coordinator will direct you to your Nuka fighter. Please make sure all loose objects are secured before boarding the ride. Please watch your step as you enter the boarding area. The flight coordinator will direct you to your Nuka fighter.
Squads 3, 4, 5. You are go for launch. Move to red alert. Deploy all fighters.
Yes.
Enemy forces are moving to attack the colony. We're getting reports of orbital strikes. They can't hold out much longer. Squads 3, 4, 5. You are go for launch. Move to red alert. Deploy all fighters. Enemy forces are moving to attack the colony. They can't hold out much longer. Squads 3, 4, 5. You are go for launch. Move to red alert. Deploy fighter.
to defend. Let's go. Please watch your step. The launch bay is just up ahead. Boarding area. Get to your ships. Cadets, I'm Nuka-Girl, ace pilot. You ready for your first combat mission? The flight coordinator will direct you to your Stick with me, and we can take on the galaxy. Sounds like we've got a colony to defend. Let's go. The launch bay is just up ahead. Get to your ships. Boarding the ride. Cadets, I'm Nuka-Girl, ace pilot. You ready for your first combat mission? Stick with me, and we can take on the galaxy. Area. Sounds like we've got a colony to defend. Let's go. The launch bay is just up ahead. Get to your ship.